Hey everyone, Al here, and today we're playing Fallout Nevada. It's a recently translated Russian fan mod for Fallout 2 set in 2091 Nevada. You start in Vault City. I'd like to thank the people on No Mutants Allowed but did translate it. It pretty much got translated yesterday. It's been a long work in progress, but we're kind of to a point where it's nearly perfect, and I've been excited to play this mod for months. So let's jump into it. So I did make a character because I don't think anyone wants to watch me spend forever. I didn't mean to get Sneak though, I meant to get Lockpick. Okay, so this is what I usually kind of pick when I play Fallout 2. Playing as a female, because I read that the writing is kind of significantly different depending on the sex. So I figured, you know, we'll see what it's like, it might be fun. I also read that there's a lot of dialogue in this mod. So charisma and speech should be helpful, but this is usually what I get in general, so let's jump into it and have fun. Date 2091, Vault 8, only 14 years after, like, yeah, 2077, and here we are now. Is it always that fast? I don't know, I kept having lag issues, but we're meant to go through here and talk. So 14 years after the bombs have fallen, we're probably going to be some of the first people that have left a vault ever. And we've got to talk to some kind of team. Oh, okay, he's scared. Is he going to freak out at us, or... I'm not going. What's the matter? Pull yourself together, we have to get going. No, I'm not going. It's not that scary, leave me alone. I can't, why me? Why does it have to be me? It is strange that the Overseer assigned you to this job, but we need you anyway, so pull yourself together. How can you be so calm? Overseer always told us it's forbidden to go out there. What's going to happen to us? Why is this happening now? I don't know why they choose you, but we can't go without you. If we're quick and careful, everything will be fine. You have me, Dr. Moreau, and an armed guard watching out for you. You have nothing to worry about. Really? Will you keep me safe? Yeah. He grabs your suit. Alright. And I did read that there's actually no companions in the mod. Which I really don't mind, and obviously you need like a high charisma to have lots of companions, but I think being able to talk our way for a lot of stuff would be worth it, because what's the point of, like, translating a, mod if you're not going to go through all of it? So here's Dr. Moreau, he looks angry. Finally, I was thinking about sending a guard after you, it's not necessary. Why are you so upset? Okay, do you know what you'll be doing outside? We don't know what awaits us out there, so be prepared for worst. What's our mission? We've recently lost contact with our surveillance monitors on the surface, but they should still be recording data to a local backup. Okay, manually copy them, empty hollow disk, and copy it. Okay. What are the rest gonna do? Medical help, security, surface data. Okay. Follow me. Type the activation code into the access panel. Okay. So we're leading some kind of, you know, team. I'm assuming like the sensors or whatever above ground were there before the war. But I am going to drop a save. Okay, so we're all going to be here together. I'm assuming something terrible will happen. You know, it's just what usually happens. Alright, right, okay. Got some flares. We're ready to start the mission. Use this terminal? Yes, alright. So, on my channel, I did play 1.5 Resurrection when that came out, which was pretty fun. Oh, sorry, there's a terminal here. I played that, and thing is, I was actually really bad at that because I had not played Fallout 2 before that. But, you know, now I've played Fallout 2, 1.5 as well. Very, very fun, both of them. So I'm not gonna be the best at this mod, but hopefully I'm not hopeless. We just exit through. I'm assuming we've got a... Or was the exit on the other side? Great, now I look stupid. Didn't mean to press that. Do I need to close it first? Probably. That's probably a smart idea. Don't want red roaches getting in. Okay, there we go. Me just being silly. So we probably will be treading over... Okay. Treading over areas you've seen in 1 and 2 maybe. I know New Reno is in this mod, so it'll be nice to go there. Apparently that place is massive, one of the biggest places in the mod. No, that doesn't sound like a door opening, sounds like an explosion. Okay, here we are. But yeah, this is where like Vault City is, I'm fairly sure. It's been a while since I've played Fallout 2. Okay, we're gonna go talk to those people before they run off. But I'm assuming we're all gonna die eventually. Okay. Hurry up with the data. I'm gonna just save over this because I do like to save scum. Is that what we're looking for? Monitor? Probably not what we... Device for autonomous monitoring of the environment equipped with a 120-pound metal structure. He ignores me. Okay, so it's on the map scanner, so... We're gonna go all of these? Okay, so... It's kind of weird. Up close it doesn't work. I'm not blaming anything, I think it's just me not understanding it, but me doing it from like far away, like clicking here, doing this and that. But yeah, so there's one up here. How am I meant to get that? Oh, there was one up here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm dumb. There's a tow rope in the car. Well, that was just a prop, but I guess I should be a bit more investigative. I just love how Fallout is so, like, very specific, but when you get to it, it makes complete sense. It's just me being a bit foolish. Yep, that is great, honestly. Why didn't I consider that? Okay. So here's me having issues. I think the main thing is I'm not familiar with this fucking mod, the inventory mod. I've never used this. I just play basic with like vanilla. Maybe I need to examine it first. I think that's what I did with all the others. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's a bit weird. In my opinion, but I am far from all this stuff up here. Oh, good. I was worried I'd be stuck like that. What is this? A desk and some tables. What's it doing out here? And then there's some thick pipes probably connected to the vault. Can I get across there? Let's hope so. It'd be bad to fall down. Need some kind of tool. Oh, here we go. There is a road sign. That makes good sense to pry the rocks out of the way, but I don't want to get stung by red scorpions. So, good thing we got this guy. But yeah, the kind of, Fallout intro is a bit more like, I don't know how to explain it, hand-holdy in a way. While this just does, like, suggest that you're expected to know how to play. One more time, maybe? There we go. Okay. Examine it, and then do it. Alright. Oh, okay. There was a scream. That's no good. But you did have to examine it first for some reason. I don't know what to say. I just play the game. I don't know much about it. Does he have anything to say about the noises? Move, move, move? Okay, well if something's gonna happen, then we should do another save. And the useless guy died. That's great. He's dead. What happened to Moreau? Get back into the vault. I said move, Dr. Moreau's gone. Get into the vault now. Or what am I gonna do on my own? So I will go back into the vault. Imagine if it just ends the game there. It's like you went back into the vault and closed it and passed away of old age. Oh, really? Is that literally what happens? Because it skipped to 2140, which is what, like 49 years later? You have a lot of questions, especially regarding your amnesia. For the overseer, wait longer. What happened to me? Your brain has been exposed to destructive influence of the outside world. Maybe I read the date wrong, I'm not sure. How'd this happen? Brought to us by a strange, I guess with someone different. You can ask Sergeant Graves, brought back by a biker. Can I count on your medical help in the future? Okay. Interesting stuff. Hello, citizen. It's so good to see you. Not everyone is brave enough to leave a vault, but you're so special. Do I know you? Okay, yeah. You've never left the vault? I've, of course, a couple of times, just stood near the exit, looking into the desert. Alright. Alright, I'd convince that guy to go out of a vault sometime. He's definitely going to pass away. If we're going to talk to this sergeant dude, I don't think we're meant to go out. Okay. So I guess, yeah, okay, so 2091 is the establishment to, you know, find what happens. I wonder what happened if we would have gone out, though. Because it's probably like we just die or something. And then it just skips to the same thing. Okay. He points a weapon at you. He's just gonna gun me down, isn't he? Yeah, okay. So I guess that I'm happy with that establishment. So then 49 years later we go into Vault City, which is a lot more developed obviously through 2091, but okay, see the head of security in his office. We actually have a Pip-Boy now, so that's cool. And I'm assuming we're the same character. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, that's good. Okay, head of security's office. Guessing it's just... Hey, they got their own, heads. So you're feeling better? Dr. Wilmuth should be commended. Okay, not... He recommended not giving you assignments, but we have no choice. Something terrible has happened. What are you talking about? The outside of it brought you back to Vault City, only did so in order to infiltrate the vault. He stole a device we need to survive, and we can't catch up to his vehicle on foot. Okay, as the only citizen to have travelled that far. Maybe we are the same person, but we're just a lot older. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. That's the whole point. Okay, so we're going to go recollect what the person stole. Jay Kukish brought your body to the city. He demanded to speak with the overseer, who spoke with him while Dr. Wilmuth tended to you. After a long conversation, Bike you some sort of... neutralization weapon to knock the guards and the overseer unconscious. Then he stole the device and fought his way out of the city. Any more questions? What do we know about Jay Kookish? Dirty leather jacket. Flaming skull? Okay. He may have changed his clothes, but he smells like he doesn't do it often. He's rude and aggressive. Apparently only cared about our technology. He has a motorcycle. Where can I find him? Okay. Black Rock. Southeast from here. Outside world. We know what's going to happen in the outside world. But I refuse to help. You don't have a choice. Your citizenship has been suspended until you return the device. Okay. Don't mention the existence to anyone. Yeah, because like this would be fairly early on where it's not really well known. Is that meant to be Harold? No, I'm not scared. Tough girl, sergeant friendly out front. Wasn't scared of me either until I told him what's happening at the waist anyway. Who are you? It's Harold. That's awesome. I was a trader once, used to run a caravan to the south, retired now though. How'd you end up here? Looking for someplace me and other ghouls could live. We went to Las Vegas, but the locals weren't happy to see us. Then we tried New Reno, but they didn't like us either. Caravan driver told me about nuclear plant up here, that's Gecko. Okay, then they captured Harold. I sometimes dream that I'm part of the first team to go outside the vault. Has anything ever happened like this to you? Never had any dreams. That's weird. Okay, this guy in the cell. Caravan driver traveling between Nevada and California. Our patrols arrested him when he was scouting our perimeter. Says he wasn't searching for it. He says he was. Okay, sorry. It changes pretty fast. I gotta read fast. Dr. Wilmoth says he was exposed to some sort of virus. Poor guy. Okay. So I can't help him at all? Victim of special virus. How'd you get infected? Right up the source. Okay, Richie Gray, doctor in the hub, put together an expedition to find where the virus was coming from. What happened? The source. Got inside. Robotic crane. Acid bath. Okay, so FEV stuff. How long ago was that? Can't remember. That narrows it down. When did this happen? 50 years ago. So, what? 2090? Why I left the hub? How far away is this hub? Richard Gray. A little older than me, and her name is familiar. It's gonna be like someone else, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Came from here. Where is he now? Don't know exactly what happened to him, but I found, not from a hub, cultists are building some sort of cathedral. Rich Gray is the master. It's been forever since like I've touched Fallout 1, but I think so. Okay. How'd you find out? I can't explain it to you, but soon you'll understand things and ways are changing fast. Talk to anyone but Hub about it. Whatever, okay. Just a bunch of crazy shit. Alright, well at least we learned a bunch, I suppose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Richard Gray's a master. Still haven't played much of Fallout 1, but I've at least completed Fallout 2. Okay, so we've talked to the guard, he's told us what to do, but what are we gonna do? We need gear. How are we gonna get through? Can we talk to... Are we allowed through here? Anything wrong? We're gonna walk around Vault City a bit. I remember for playing darts. I watched like a Russian video. What are you doing? Throwing darts? How do you play this game? Can I try? I'm ready to begin. Okay. That was a... Oh, apparently I hit it. It doesn't look like it. Did we do okay? And nah. Oh well, that was fun. Okay, where can I get some gear? Salmon warehouse, make a request. Okay, yeah, because, you know, Vault City, we don't really use money. You gotta requisition stuff, so hopefully we can do that and requisition a handgun. That'd be nice. But I'm not sure if it's like the same as Vault City in Fallout 2, or I'm just having trouble remembering. Okay, get my stuff. Okay. Assemble everything you had when you came in. Okay, so I'm reclaiming what I originally had. 1 pistol, 1 flick knife, 1 water, flask, 1 paper note, $128. Don't recognize any of this. What if I need anything else? Can't request anything. How can I put in a order? It said something about an assignment for the warehouse, special requests for equipment we don't have in stock, there's special procedures. Okay, so I can get these for rewards. High value items from a warehouse, sniper rifles and armor. All those items are vault text, so you should know where to look. Alright, so... Not a fan of this, I gotta pick it up, don't I? I'm dumb. Not that I'm not a fan, I'm just not used to it. Alright. Crumpled piece of paper. Complex alphanumeric numbers written on this piece. Okay, we got a 9mm pistol. It's like a... some sort of Mauser. I'm not really an expert on guns. And drinking water, a bit of money we can use. Maybe it's still early enough, but caps aren't popular. Is this... am I stealing from this one? Oh, there's nothing to steal, so no worries. You don't even have anything to barter, so that sucks. What was the... let's see. Ion synthesizer, gas analyzer, pulse modulator, pressure regulator, clothing synthesizer chip. That's gonna be a handful to get, but I guess we can probably find all of it in maybe a vault somewhere. Wonder if those death claws are still in that one vault. Okay, so moving on. I'm recording with different software, so just gotta keep making sure it's working. But there's gonna be a lot of back and forth really here. Any assignments for me? Gear luck. Okay. So I'm gonna do as much as I can over here, maybe to get a level, or at least some loot. I like to grind out places in Fallout, really. Not to just get good stuff, but to experience more stuff. So first we're gonna find out who this Gerlach is, and then learn about him from his friends and family. Alright. Probably not gonna be just walking the streets, probably gonna be in a house. Like, most NPCs. Not in this direction, though. Hopefully he's actually named and, you know, we don't have to talk to him to find out at first. Yeah, this place is obviously a lot smaller than it usually is. Is it the... no, that's Sam, the warehouse guy. What about in here? Joshua... what's Joshua got to say? Okay, he does nerd stuff. Can I use your computer? No, alright. This is... this will probably exit. But let's look at the map if we can, if it's through here. Alright, so... you know, this is, like, fairly early on for Vault City, so it's not like it's going to be completely built up like it usually is, am I right? shit. I don't want to fight the scorpions. I have no point to fight them. It's locked. Is that just meaning it's... Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just one that couldn't be unlocked or it just took a while. Anyway, no traps, that's nice. Yeah, there was people talking here. Oh, that's great. Holy shit. I'm gonna drop another save. So yeah, we should be okay with our small guns. Not particularly great because we haven't got any levels to put it more into. Alright, so that's the red thing is exit. Where are those people then? And sorry if this is like a bit slow, but I do want to experience everything I can. People put in such a big effort to making this mod, and then there's a big effort to translating it, and I think it's important to do as much as you can. Looks like something that could be dug up there. Great. Alright, maybe the talking was a carry-on from the previous level. Okay. Should be able to just run away. I held shift, I swear, but it didn't work. Okay. I think you gotta press it down every single time, you can't just hold it. But yeah, this is an amazing start to this mod. It feels like it's its own game. Like, Resurrection was fun, but you could tell it's a fan mod. Translation wasn't as good as this one, and it did feel like a bit of a... Wait a minute. The fuck is this? Jacob, Emily. Why is my mouth producing so much saliva? Okay, yeah, they're doing it. Check the sensors. Now you're feeling guilty. This is fucking awkward. How could you not realize you could have been spied on? One of the guards suspect us, but only specific citizens can go outside perimeter. Okay. Okay. It's banned to touch each other. I don't want to fucking dob them in, I don't really care. Get some XP. I gotta find this Gerlach. Maybe that is like Gerlach, it's just like a weird translation, but we're gonna check everywhere. Because that's what I like to do. Yeah, I'm like thinking all that text is like a carry-on because it says this place is abandoned. Cool. Why'd I fucking touch that? Now I'm poisoned with shit. Wait, where's my fucking mouse? There it is. Should I try and like fucking heal myself or what? Pretty sure it goes away over time, so we won't worry for now. Yeah, this is locked. Hopefully we can open up this one. And we didn't bust for lock, so that's always good. Here's something. Here fucking rats or something. Where's the door for... Oh, there's the door for that one. It's kind of a dead end, but it might be something to loot. What's this? Old holodisc and a club. Encrypted with an old code. What's the damage for this? 1-6. Okay, it's better. AP is probably a bit more, but I'm not really a melee person, so I don't mind too much. I guess we'll kill some rats or whatever. Computer. Don't have science. Is science like the least useful thing in Fallout, or is it just me? Like, in 1 and 2 maybe, and there's only like 1 or 2 moments where it is useful. Am I just being dumb? I'm not sure. In 3 and New Vegas and 4 it can be pretty useful, but in general it's just like... it was like a waste. Okay, so what was the point of this place really? I guess just to explore. Could turn it into a base if you wanted, I don't know. I guess it's just to loot some... wait a minute, there's a locker. Nearly missed that, it looks pretty... that's hard to detect. What is this? Hairpin can probably use that to open shit up. Okay. Can we just bust that open? Won't open from here? Other side? We're gonna have to go through this place then. Okay, there's a tunnel. Like a ladder. What would this ladder be then? Technology landfill. Full of scrap. Bunch of junk. More junk. I guess we might be moving on then. And... oh, that's some nice music. Okay. Okay, I'm fucking dumb. Gerlach is a place. I guess I misread that. You know what? We'll go to Gerlach first, actually. Hopefully we don't get fucking attacked by 7 raiders and die, because... okay, I spoiled it. Alright, can we run? Where is... it's probably down south. Well, we can't scroll out. I limited the scroll thing, I'm fairly sure. Okay, so we're gonna try and fight the wolves. Probably won't go too well. Maybe we'll use a gun, because otherwise... okay, so we can only actually shoot once, because I don't have 10 agility. So it'd be nice to get a better gun in the future. I should probably try and kite them. Or maybe that was a bad idea, I'm not sure. But they do kind of die fairly quickly. They're just angry dogs, really. But I am not going to get any critical hits with my 2 luck. But probably killing them is probably worth getting the XP. Oh no, I got hit. It's all over. I didn't even get hit. Epic. And he dodged out like a champ. Okay, there we go. Wasn't bothering to use melee because I don't think would hit very well. Don't want to risk a 50% chance to hit on enemies. Because that'll basically translate into like 1%. Might as well at least. We're going fast. Alright. What's happening here? Okay, so he's not meant to be here. And if we go through here, does it say anything? Learn more about Gerlach community. Well, I can tell they're not nice. But you are weak. Only think about yourself. You know, I'm not sure what kind of character I want to play in this. I kind of like to do morally grey characters where, you know, you're not a bad person, you're not some kind of paladin, and if I came here, do I really have, like, the right to just step in and intervene in something I have no idea about? Maybe he said something rude to someone, or maybe he accidentally, like, lost a bunch of cattle or killed someone. You fucked over the whole community. So, like, and no one's telling me anything. So, come on, kill him. I'm waiting. Do I have to intervene? Maybe if I come back later. Okay, he's dead. Is his brother? Well, you could have said that. Hi, stranger. It was nice to see a new face around here. See, they seem like nice people. Okay, usually it's the one who starts conversation but introduces themselves. Sorry, my name's Al. Good to meet you. Name's Evan, local gecko hunter. Now let's dispense with formalities and just talk like pals. This settlement. Who the hell is Gerlach? Okay, it is a person and it's a place, so that's why I got confused. So we got to go to Gerlach to ask people about Gerlach. Fair enough. Simple. Okay. Okay, house across the street. The executions. A lot of experience to draw on, so I trust his judgment. Okay, he's hiding something, maybe. Why did they execute that guy? Supposed to watch a water pump, but he fell asleep and now it's not working. I feel for him, but he put the whole community at risk. In a post-apocalyptic setting, you know, maybe not the best reason to kill someone, but I guess it's technically a reason. I'm not gonna be mean to him about it. Okay, something's wrong with the pump. I'm not gonna be able to fix that. Hunting. How far have you travelled? Okay, so you've climbed a whole bunch of stuff. Where's New Reno? Where's Lovelock? Alright, seems to have updated my map. Okay, is that Gerlach? Yes it is, or Gerlach. About the pump. Without it, have no water. We'll have to leave the place. What can be done? No mechanic, but some of the pump seems to have broken. We've got two choices, find someone to repair it or replace a part. Well, I didn't pick repair. I don't know, maybe repair would have been good if we got to fix radios and pumps, but I think a lockpick is a bit more helpful. I'll get it working. We can probably, like, requisition a piece from Vault City. Where and who is Gerlach? Okay, about this place. Executions, not in a mood to talk about it, you must know. If you must know, then no, I don't like seeing them, but we don't have a choice. Oh, well, you could have not killed him. Nods respectfully. Isn't that a fucking... I remember there's like a meme that came from this guy on Twitter who'd like nod respectfully to fucking women on Twitter or something. Okay, I've got nothing to say to you, outsider. Okay. I don't think she'll say anything new. No, she's upset. She's probably next, honestly. She'll go and shoot people. Okay, there's some kind of butchery. Very cool. Interesting place. Should I wait until I'm healed? Maybe, like, wait until it's daytime and then people might be in better places. Not yet. Okay. Is that the pump? It's a tank. This looks like the pump. It looks like a... Imagine if you just press a button it fixes itself. Fuse is blown. Okay, well, that seems fixable. Even if you're bad at repair, anyone can get a new fuse. Obviously, it's hard to get the fuse. That's probably the main situation in this scenario, but You know, Vault City probably has it. You're not from Blackrock, are you? No, can we chat anyway? Not up to talking right now, maybe someone else can help you. What's wrong? Okay, we'll probably go to Blackrock, stay here for 2 seconds, come back and be like, hey, I'm from Blackrock, would you like to talk? Bunch of Brahmin. Okay, this seems like a pretty small place, but yet again, does it have to be massive? No, it doesn't. Okay. Not touching that toilet after what happened last time. Alright, so... there is Lovelock. I think I asked about New Reno, but I didn't get it marked down, but we'll find it eventually. Okay. Go to Vault City and, of course, get... oh, no, we're not getting attacked. Okay. Encounter Hunter. Okay. At first, he looks like a retard. Must have a good reason to wander through these barren lands. Long journey. You're a lizard trapper. You must be doing a great job with surviving the waste, destined to dwell in the wasteland. I don't like being around people. Do you sell stuff? We don't need food. See ya. I like how it has unique, encounters as well. Alright, wasn't really much to talk about in Gerlach. So I guess we may have learnt some. We'll talk to Sam and the head of security, I suppose. Oh, it was an opal mine. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I was already open. Need a fuse for a water pump. Okay, yeah. Obviously, talking to the sergeant first is like, hey, in order to gain the trust, I need this fuse, and then he'd be like, hey, that's a good idea, because, you know, I wanted you to... wait, it's this guy. Sorry, they're both security-looking people. About Gerlach. Okay. Thank you, citizen, and very useful, mostly need information. Social structure. Is this a sergeant, or is this just... yeah, Sergeant Stark. About Gerlach. Is the other guy sergeant? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, need a replacement fuse for a water pump. Better have a good reason. Okay. Gerlach community to the south, why would we give him anything? In any event, Sergeant Stark is responsible for the south sector. You can find him in building across the street. Okay. Hopefully we can ask him now. About Gerlach. Patrols, south sector, outsiders, psychos, deal with outsiders, keep them away from city. You have like a slip I can just take? No. Let me talk to this guy one more time. Check in with Sam. I guess we're gonna do more looking around Gerlach. Oh fuck, I'm dumb. You have to go ask for permission. You can't just like know what to do. I'm silly. That's another thing with Fallout, which always just... I pressed I'd ask for permission, right? And I'm not just being dumb. Did I sequence break this? I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, so coming to Blackrock. Let's see what there is to do. This small quiet town has nothing to worry about, but the locals start whispering to each other when a stranger appears, which is me. Something about slaves, I guess? Okay, a bunch of tents. I guess it's got a bit of a tribal aspect, maybe? Or just visitors. Oh, there is a tribal. Hey there, friend. It's been too long since we had a new face around. He's here to barter. Barter, what's that? Really well trading. Okay, let's trade. The 9mm would be nice. How much is that? It's a fair bit. Lucky. It's a energy gun. Pistol part. Maybe you have a fuse here. First aid book. Ramen milk. Alright. Let's give you some money then. Plant spike. What the heck is that? What don't I need? Okay. Get some more ammo, that should be good. Do you have a water pump fuse here? Nothing like that? Okay. Did a biker named Jay Kookish? Where'd he go? Heading towards Reno. What's that strange pistol? Genuine plasma pistol, one of the first to hit the civilian market back before the war. Tell me more. Belonged to a local, God rest his soul. Don't know much about him, but Dave might. Okay. You ever heard of a golf ball girl? With one hit, you can take a man's head off at 300 yards. Why would you want to do that? Let me drink in peace. Trying to drink. The name's Mike. You might have heard of me. I was one of the best fighters in Reno. Till they kicked me out. Now I'm dying of boredom. Fuck, there's no way to get the blood pumping out here except hunting. If you were that good, they wouldn't have kicked you out. Okay, shit, you're a bit too clever. I was kicked out for chem use, unfair advantage, boss said. He'd never have known if I wasn't caught with that fucknut dealer. They chased him out of town too. Okay, well I don't want to fight him. Or do I? Yeah, I'm not fighting. I would die very easily.